I'd once incident a guy in a smoking area tried to set my hair on fire as a joke. My dad is Irish, his mother rather is from Galway and his father is from Westport, and then my mother is Afro-Caribbean English, so her mother and grandmother are both from Barbados. It was a little bit easier for us, I guess, because people knew my dad's family and they had started to see us growing up around the town, but people would still always stop us in the street. I remember like constantly being stopped in the street, like you'd have fully grown adults like pulling your hair and like kind of touching you as if you're kind of like some sort of weird creature that they'd never seen before. In hindsight, you kind of realize how messed up that is, that someone thinks it's okay just to touch another person's child. Like, you don't know them, like, what are you doing? I have no problem if people ask you a question, but if they then follow that question up with the same question, or they don't believe your answer because it doesn't fit with what they expect, that's when it gets frustrating. So people often ask me, where are you from? I'm like, oh, I'm from Westport. No, but where are you really from? I was like, well, I was born in London, but I've lived in Westport my whole life. Oh, so you're Irish? Well, yes, I told you I was Irish at the start of this conversation. Like, I don't know why it took you 6 questions to come to the conclusion that I've already made about myself. I'd once incident a guy in a smoking area tried to set my hair on fire as a joke. And then got really irate that I got angry with him for trying to set me on fire. Always around Halloween, you always got these like weird questions, and like you'd be seeing gangs in blackface and then they would like ask you to pose for a photo with them, which was just so utterly bizarre. It was like, it would be laughable if you're just kind of like, you're doing something that's really offensive and wanting someone that you're offending to take a photo with you so you can share it with your friends as a joke. Like, it's just so weird on so many levels. I don't think Ireland is fully actualised yet as a country of where we want to go and kind of what us as a population is kind of doing. I think we're kind of, it's almost like a rebellious teenager who's just like, screw you, mom and dad, I'm gonna do what I want. But like, at the same time, you're just kind of pushing back. And like, I think the pushback is getting stronger, which is great. Dublin, especially as a city, you can see what's happening. Like, it's just very clear. You see like groups setting up things to help the homeless people. You see people helping people who are with substance abuse issues. I just think that like, if we want to actually become as diverse and as multicultural and to the point where, as some people say we are, and as some people think that we're going, and as people like me hope that we're going, I think that at some point you're just gonna have to say, do you know what, kind of screw it, we're pushing on through. Ireland, in this kind of vague, like twee notion, will actually catch up with the reality of what's actually in Ireland and what it means to be Irish and the people that are Irish, and that kind of all the facets that kind of entails, I suppose.